Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, I am doing a reading for our beautiful collective here on YouTube. So I'm going to begin by shuffling the Energy Oracle cards deck. And if you would like me to channel a specific message for you and your situation, double check that you are subscribed. Because by subscribing to this channel, this does allow me to pick up on your energy more easily. Also, as I was getting ready for this reading, I did see the Goddess of the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. And this card tends to resemble the empowered, fully awakened divine feminine. So this leads me to believe that at the beginning of this reading, I am going to be guided to address some divine feminines here connecting on YouTube. Now, of course, the terms feminine and masculine are not connected with gender in any type of way. These are labels to describe energy. And in fact, we all have a balance of these masculine and feminine energies within us. So sometimes during these collective readings, you might find that some of the feminine or masculine messages apply either to an external person that you are connecting with in the physical world, or alternatively to your internal self, your internal masculine and feminine. And as I always say, I do channel many different people and situations, so only take the information from this reading that connects with you personally. I just saw the number 212. I'm getting that combination of numbers might be significant to someone, either 2s or 12s. I'm seeing that someone might be seeing the number 1212. Also, the months of December or February may be significant to someone. I'm getting strong Aquarius and Sagittarius energy for someone here. Cornucopia in the reverse position and victory reversed. Okay, so I'm speaking to a group of divine feminines here who have been feeling some anxieties surfacing around. I'm hearing very powerful heart and soul desires, that there is a part of them fearing these things aren't coming into being or coming at the right time. I'm hearing there could be fears about when is this going to manifest? How is this going to come together? Door to Spirit in the reversed position. So this card often speaks to our spiritual awakening and our spiritual nature. And what I'm getting from this card is, for someone listening, it's as though your higher self, your guides, whatever divine forces you connect with, are trying to get through to you with a message around this situation in which you might be feeling anxious. I don't want to say you're feeling hopeless or defeated. Those feel like a bit of a far stretch into the negative. It seems more like you are just having some doubts or fears or anxieties surface from time to time. Angel of Balance in the upright position. I heard recalibration. Something is recalibrating. Something is coming into balance in regards to whatever you are trying to manifest. I heard as within, so without. So I feel that your guides are admonishing you right now to focus on cultivating your inner world. I'm hearing reconnecting with your inner self, your inner wisdom, knowing that as you take your power back in this way, everything that you desire on the external plane will reflect your internal world. And specifically, the more you reconnect with yourself internally, the more you focus your love, time, care, attention inward on really creating a beautiful inner world, a beautiful self reconnection, the more your outer world will naturally fall into place, specifically when it comes to self-love and worthiness for you, Divine Feminine. And I did feel a bit of solar plexus shifting energy coming up around this as well. So this could be connected with sensations, even discomforts you might be feeling at times within the stomach area, the abdominal area. And as I always say, be sure to pursue a medical explanation for physical symptoms that you are experiencing first. I am not a doctor, but I will say that oftentimes these physical sensations can be tied to energetic shifts. And specifically, I see you breaking some type of pattern with contract in the upright position. There's something about books or a library coming out here, so someone might spend a lot of time reading. But what's happening here is there is a Divine Feminine breaking free of a generational cycle related to worthiness, related to self-love. I just hear it stops with me. The pattern stops with me. The thinking woman in the reverse position. The fact this card is reversed and also that this woman is very contemplative shows me that you might be feeling really guided, Divine Feminine, to again spend a lot of time within yourself in reflection, in contemplation. I keep seeing someone journaling, reading, doing these kinds of, I'm hearing self-care exercises to reconnect. And don't underestimate the power of these, I'm hearing small rituals and routines. They might seem small to your conscious ego mind, but these are actually creating and building a really beautiful foundation within yourself. And in connection with this, with financial constraints reversed, I'm getting that some Divine Feminines I'm speaking to here, specifically some of these anxieties you may have had coming up, could be related to your work, your career, your finances, your life purpose. I'm hearing like lucky change, breakthrough, predictively. These are things that are coming for you. I'm hearing the winds are changing for you. You can feel it, you can sense it, you can visualize it energetically and even emotionally. Sometimes you can tap into that emotion of excitement, of optimism. Know that whenever you see that vision mentally or you feel that emotion of optimism, this isn't daydreaming. This is you actually tapping into future potentials of reality. I saw the number 808 for someone that you are now creating. 88 was also the peak of the Lionsgate portal. And I'm getting that around this time, a shift took place within you that realigned you with some kind of higher goal or dream. Something you wanted to manifest in your life is now on its way to you because you are coming into alignment with that highest timeline. Again, I feel some kind of major breakthrough in process for you when it comes to your work, your career. I'm getting this may have to do with seeing things from a different angle or choosing to do things, structure or organize things a bit differently, which is why it's so essential for you to really connect in with that inner guidance at this time, because through that self-reconnection, I'm getting that for some of you, this self-reconnection feels more emotional. It might be therapy, it might be self-therapy, journaling, meditating, affirmations, goal setting, whatever it is for you. But even if it feels like the work you are doing, the inner work is related to your emotions, know that as a Divine Feminine being, your emotions are your power. Understanding your emotions and learning how to channel them in a positive direction toward the creation, the construction of your goals, dreams, and desires is really where your true power lies as a Divine Feminine being. Because as Divine Feminines, we are highly emotional in nature. We are capable of holding so much emotion in our being and feeling so much. And I'm actually getting that you may have been holding some emotion of trauma from your past, from your childhood, from difficult circumstances in your life, in your physical body that may have weighted down your vibration a bit in the past. But it's really beautiful because I see at this time you are in the process of literally releasing those traumas, releasing that stored emotion that manifests itself in the form of tension, in the form of physical ailment or pain. You are releasing that through whatever you've been doing. And again, this will vary from person to person. But I'm getting that for some of you, this might be through yoga, through physical nourishment, nutrition, exercise, getting out into nature. Whatever this is for you, though, it's building this wall of energetic protection around yourself as well through these rituals and routines of self-care. You are not only really reclaiming your power, releasing those vibrations of negativity that may have weighted you down in the past, but you are also protecting your energetic space, protecting yourself energetically in a way that is really allowing you to become truly magnetic in your life. And of course, as I'm speaking about this magnetism, here comes an awakened divine masculine with man holding a coin upright. Through really self-reconnecting, I see you are magnetizing in some form of very healed love connection. For some of you, I'm getting that this may be the transformation of a connection with a masculine from your past, who in the past was living from a very unconscious state of being with door to spirit reversed. I feel that. And again, take this as it connects, because I feel this portion of the reading will really split off different subsets of people listening. But for some of you, this will be a masculine from your past who your connection to them in the past was very unconscious. You were unconsciously connecting with each other in ways that on the surface to others may have looked very triggering, may have looked like incompatibility, may have looked like a negative dynamic. But I'm getting that within this unhealed dynamic, you awakened, divine feminine. You chose to wake up. You chose to become more conscious. And while this masculine was still, wow, and of course the change card comes out from the emotion deck, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So I'm getting that in the past, divine feminine, you may have awakened within this connection to this masculine while he was still asleep. And because you awakened first, this was very triggering to him at the time. And this actually for a while caused your 3D connection to seem to become worse, to seem to deteriorate, because he hadn't yet caught up to your healing, your change, your evolution. And so I see that you stepped back in some sense. You set boundaries. You began to reclaim your power. You may have chosen to leave, to walk away, to separate while still feeling in love with this person or feeling a lot of love for them, still emotionally and energetically holding space for them in some sense. And for whoever I'm speaking to here, know that in your choice, again, to reclaim your power, to emotionally self-reconnect, I see this masculine changing as well, awakening, healing. Again, as this change card says, I feel guided to reiterate this message because I feel whoever is connecting with this, you need to know this. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And I see that the evolution of your connection with this person, the transition of this connection from its unhealed state to its healed state of being required change. I'm hearing disruptive change that may have felt very negative or disruptive to your ego or human selves, but that was actually necessary to your evolution. So yeah, I'm hearing this took the soul out of you. This took the strength out of you. With Angel of Strength reversed, I see someone just on their knees crying, just feeling overwhelmed, feeling exhausted. Something about this connection I'm hearing because you poured so much of your heart and soul into it, going through this change, this evolution, this metamorphosis has really left you feeling very emotionally raw, feeling very overwhelmed and exhausted at times. But you need to know that you are doing a beautiful job with all of this, so much better than you know. And much of this much of this evolution taking place within you, and if this is resonating within this connection, is happening through your choice. And as I said, choice, Goddess of the Moon came out, which is again the awakened, empowered, divine feminine being. Your choice to heal, your choice to rise, your choice to stand in your power, and your guides, whatever divine forces you connect with, are so proud of you and radiating this in the form of those moments of self-pride that you might feel from time to time. That is really the message too that was trying to come through early on. Be so proud of yourself. See how far you've come and keep going. Keep going, because you're on the right track. With Star Family, you're part of a team of souls. Call in support. I'm hearing you don't have to do this alone. I feel that whoever I'm speaking to here, you are someone who has always been very independent. You may have a lot of lone wolf energy. You may have spent a lot of time alone. With the Lion card coming out here, I see you being like a lion in the sense that you are fierce, you are independent. This also is the animal pictured on the Angel of Strength card. You might have Leo energy in your birth charts, or simply a very fiery, passionate energy within yourself. With the Universe card, I feel that you are someone who is extremely psychic, empathic, or sensitive. Even if you don't consciously realize it or haven't realized it in the past, you are highly spiritually connected. But because of this, I feel that you took on, as a very ancient, very spiritually connected soul, a lot of karma in this life with contract in the upright position. So it may have taken you some time in life to really connect in with your soulmates, with your soul tribe, your soul family. But I do see that soulmate reconnection in the physical beginning to happen for you. I feel that your soul is strongly calling in soulmate connections, which again, when I say soulmate, this can be platonic. This isn't necessarily romantic, although some of you may have called in romantic soulmate situations as well. Take it as it resonates. But I do see that with Healer of the Ages and Broken Hearts upright, you have experienced a lot of heartbreak in your life, and I feel this extends further than just love and relationship. I feel this could have started with some of the karmic generational dynamics you took on in childhood, creating a lot of conflicts. I heard fight or flight. You might be someone who has always been around situations that have triggered a lot of that fight or flight kind of energy, and you are now learning to self-regulate, to come back into that state of peace. But again, with Healer of the Ages and Man holding a coin upright, what you need to know is there is an awakened masculine approaching you energetically very quickly as you continue this process of self-healing, inner healing. And again, for some of you, this may be a connection that is in the process of transformation. So if that is for you, in the extended version of the reading, I will be channeling more information on those of you dealing with a masculine connection that is someone from your past who in the past you may have connected with from an unhealed state of being. You may have stepped away from this person or situation, but they are now energetically re-entering your mind, your consciousness very quickly, even if you are still separated. And this is because psychically you are picking up on the fact that this situation, this masculine, is transforming very fast. As you tap into your own self-love with appreciation upright. So in the extended reading, we will be channeling more into the energy of this masculine. I just saw 1919 for someone. So we will be speaking more to this dynamic, what is going on here within this connection that is very quickly changing, as well as what this masculine is consciously thinking or feeling and what he wants to say to you at this time. So all of that extended information is on Patreon, which is linked in the pinned comments and description box under the video. But I am getting that for some of you, this will actually be an entirely new connection, or a connection that is budding, that is growing at this time. Again, with a masculine who is highly awakened, who is I'm hearing spiritual, but doesn't know it. So now I want to speak to the group of you who may actually be dealing with someone new coming into your life. I'm hearing don't overthink it with the thinking woman reverse. I'm hearing that you've come out of a lot of heaviness in love. A lot of heaviness, and this masculine has come in to bring you lightness, to bring you playful energy, but he is also very awakened without realizing. I feel he might not really call it being awakened, but he is someone who is very in touch with his inner divine feminine, very balanced in that way. I hear not afraid to express his emotions, but also very sure of how he feels about you with the solar plexus chakra card upright. This also could be, I heard the name Michael, but this also could be Archangel Michael that someone connects with. This is a masculine who is very focused on you in the physical, and also someone who is very sure how they feel about you, very in touch with their emotions. And I also see them being someone who carries a kind of light about them. This aspect is really difficult to put into words, but I heard the name Morgan for someone. I feel that you, divine feminine, see this person's light more than you even see their physical appearance. And again, if you haven't yet met this masculine, this is how you will recognize them. I'm hearing you will recognize them by their light, by the light in their eyes, by this light that they exude spiritually, energetically, because you, divine feminine, are someone, again, who is very psychic, very intuitive, and I feel you are capable of seeing the light in others, and you will see this or are seeing this in this very awakened masculine coming towards you. And again, my guides keep wanting me to reiterate that is how you will recognize them, not through appearance, not necessarily through signs, not through the mind, the conscious thinking mind, but through this light they exude, that you sense, that you pick up on, that makes you feel very comfortable and at ease when you are with them. With the Sun card upright, this person is going to want to move forward very quickly with you because, again, they are sure about their feelings for you and they want to have some kind of new phase of life with you. I get that this person may have actually been kind of stuck in their routines or in a certain rut in their life, but when they meet you, it's like suddenly they can visualize this next phase of their life. And they are so adamant that they want you to be part of it. This person is very adamant. They will be very persistent, I feel, in pursuing you. Or again, they are this way, depending on whether or not you've met this particular person. It's funny that the word roar and cook came out from the love word scramble, which for those of you who are new, this is a tool I sometimes use to channel specific words that will connect with certain individuals in certain ways. So what I'm getting is that this person, it's funny because the lion symbolism came out, but then the word roar came out. So what this tells me is this person will really inspire you or uplift you to be able to stand in your power, to roar like a lion, to express your truth, to be more vocal. You'll also feel very comfortable expressing your true emotions with this person because they'll make you feel very at ease. With the word cook, they might literally cook for you or want to cook for you. But I also just get this very nurturing vibe, like this masculine very much will want to take care of you. Relationships in the upright position came out here. I am attracted to those who serve my higher good. And this card was actually reversed when it came out. So what this tells me is, and this is also connected with the thinking woman. So I feel divine feminine with this masculine, whoever I'm speaking to here. You at times might find yourself getting in your head because of pain you've experienced, heaviness you've experienced in relationships in the past. And you might wonder, am I worthy of being taken care of? Am I worthy of just being nurtured, being loved? And so although you feel a strong pull to this person's light and to the new beginning they offer you and to the certainty that they seem to feel about you, the doubts you feel at times will be two-faceted and For some of you, one side of these doubts will be because of you still in the process of fully connecting with your own worthiness, especially after being through a lot. You will wonder, can I really sustain a connection like this? Is this person, I hear someone saying, are they just idealizing me? And I hear your guides saying, no, they're not idealizing you. You are just that good. You are just that worthy. You deserve love. You deserve care, nurture, respect. But I said that this could be two-faceted for some of you. And the other side of this is some of you with Healer of the Ages reversed may still feel a pull to a masculine energy who is not healed or is not yet healed, who is less sure about you, about this connection. I'm hearing someone you poured your heart and soul into and felt an intense spiritual connection with that may have caused you to question some of your worth or value. So then when this masculine comes in and offers you everything that you've ever wanted and offers you that care, nurture, love, support, you begin to question it because you have just gone through this very heavy, very intense, and highly spiritual experience with an unhealed, unconscious masculine energy, who again could be the same person. Take this as it resonates, because I feel this will connect differently for different people. For some, this will be two different physically embodied masculines. For others, this will be a situation that is changing, that is evolving very quickly, changing an unhealed, unconscious masculine into one who is very sure about you, very awakened and ready to move into this next phase. But for whoever is resonating with the energy of this second masculine and this person coming in very quickly, being very sure about you, I am going to be channeling messages from this energy as well. So I will be sharing more about this in the extended, about how this masculine consciously thinks and feels about you, anything else you need to know about this situation moving into the future. But for now, I am going to reshuffle the cards and just get one final message before we head over to the extended reading. And I'm going to get this from the Rumi Oracle deck, which, by the way, I am going to be channeling more higher self-love messages from the higher self of the masculine energy and the higher self of the feminine as well. So all of that will be in the extended Patreon reading. But for now, I just want to get one final message. What is one final message for the beautiful souls listening to this reading? Sorry, it took me a second to get these cards, but these are You Who Show the Way and Celestial Rose of Ma. For some reason, You Who Show the Way, when I pulled this card, I heard free will. I heard you are the powerful, conscious creator of your life and your destiny, but also through choosing to carve a path through a very dense forest in this life, meaning to walk away a path, to walk a path that most of collective will not be walking. You are showing the way to others. You are carving out the path for others. And you need to know just how powerful and beautiful the work you are doing truly is, just by waking up and reconnecting with your inner self and sharing your light on a daily basis. But also with Celestial Rose of Ma, this speaks to how beautiful things like roses often have a side to them that is painful, that is the thorn of the rose, metaphorically speaking, something that is inherent to the beauty of the rose. And I feel intuitively the number 333 might connect with someone, but also you are someone who carries a lot of light, who has a lot of beauty, deep soul level, spiritual beauty, but also so much of your beauty. Also inherent within that is the pain that you've experienced, that you've gone through, that has actually carved out the space within you to carry so much light. So I do want to just share a little bit from the guidebook here. So let's pull a message to close out this reading. Even in your unquenchable passion for service to humanity, to the world that offers you so much, there is a time when your most powerful offering is actually and most simply that of your presence. You show the way. You who inspire through how you choose to live and be. You who sometimes think yourself to be invisible. You who consider yourself to be of no particular or exceptional worth. Yes, you. You who through your choice to live your truth, demonstrate love, embody presence, and heal the beloveds. This oracle comes with a special message. You are an inspiration. You are helping those around you, and even many of whom you are unaware. You are doing this because this is your path. This is your way. This is your gift to live a life dedicated to the growth of consciousness, and through that dedication, to inspire others to receive that loving consciousness. You are doing this because this is your nature, your being, your way, just as the sun breaks through darkness with its own light, shining light with its presence simply by being, so too does your inner sun, your soul. Wow, what a beautiful place to close this reading. Thank you so much to each and every one of you here. We are truly co-creators here on this channel together. And if this reading does connect with you, I do invite you to subscribe, join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. If you would like to go deeper with me into this reading, then you can explore more information on what is included in the extended Patreon reading by checking out the pinned comments and description box under this video. Otherwise, I am wishing you the most beautiful, magical rest of your day and week, and I will talk to you again in Friday's reading.